I knew this should have been off camera. It's like you get on camera, you gotta prove something?
Okay, hold on. Firstly, I don't think I've ever even talked to you off camera before, have I?
I messaged you saying I think it'd be more appropriate if I talked to you off camera.
Okay, but hold on. But why are you assuming I would be different off camera than on camera? Why would you assume it would be different?
Because maybe you're putting on a persona. I don't know. You're just got in attack mode. Yeah, you owe me an apology. You can watch this back and feel like a piece of. Got it. Ta-da.
What is this godforsaken fucking program?
I'll go live now.
Oh my god.
And then when you just join, I'll add Jen. Yay. I still can't hear anything though.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Okay, this is obviously a me problem. Hello. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Holding.
Why can't I hear you?
Test.
Keep talking.
Bro, this shit is so laggy. Holy shit.
What did I do?
What are we in right now? It's a Mac thing? I thought Mac and PC use like the same programs now. What year is it?
Keep talking.
Talking. Hello. Talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
System default.
Oh, that gave me Mr. Mooten flashbacks, right?
Not good.
I remember Mooten.
It says... That's really bad. Okay, I got an idea.
Yeah?
Oh, I'm a dumb bitch. I'm a fucking dumb bitch. Got it.
Uh-oh. Don't let Lav hear that. Oh, shit. Wait, hello?
Why?
Never mind.
Hello.
Sorry, I was talking on my stream. What's up?
Give me 1 second.
No problem, bro.
Came and see. Sorry it took me so long.
You're good, no worries.
Okay, how you doing?
I'm doing great. What fucking program are you using? Why?
Ecamm?
Yeah, what is that?
It's like a professional one, but I don't know how to use it at all.
Okay, there's like, I'm just so curious, okay? Because there's like 50 million like normal programs that like normal human beings use, like Google Hangouts or Zoom or Discord or even Skype. Why? What is this abomination of a program that you've stumbled into that is so difficult to set up? Why?
It's not difficult to set up. It took me 2 seconds. I just got a new laptop, so I'm having a hard time copying and pasting. So I like couldn't copy the link. But it's this is what a lot of producers use. There's apparently a lot of stuff you can do with it. I just don't know. Can you see the chat and stuff? Well, duh. Yeah, you can see yours. I don't know. People always say that it shows up weird for them.
Well, right. The problem right now is that it's very laggy. Or is my audio laggy?
No. Do you have it on higher than 720?
Is that gonna? If I have it on higher than 720, is that gonna make it laggy?
A little. Everybody always gets so annoyed with. Don't look at it, because you're fine on my end. Let me double check with my chat.
Okay. Listen, we're fine. Listen, everything is A-OK. All right, what's up? How you doing?
Okay, good. So I don't know if you caught the episode that I did with Jubilee, but did you see it?
Which one was that again?
It was recent. Anti-feminist and male feminist. It was chaos, let me tell you.
Fuck, did we watch that? I don't remember if we did or not. Did we, guys?
It's a long one. It was like an hour. But
okay. I don't remember.
There's a dude, Mason.
Wait, before we hop into this.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself for people that don't remember who you are.
And your chat scares the f out of me. Hi, I'm Tori, and I make YouTube content. Why'd you have to make me do an intro?
Well, what do you? Oh, don't. I don't care if nobody finds your shit. Do you do this full time or what?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, well, don't you want people to find you? Don't you want to get more followers and shit? Isn't that kind of the point?
No, I don't really care.
You do this as a job and you don't care how many followers you have?
Yeah, no, not really. Why? Were you always looking at your followers and stuff?
Yeah, I'm trying to make a fucking living over here. Of course I care about how many followers I have. It's kind of important to our job, no?
Well, I do like content for other creators too, so that's kind of like now how I pay everything. But yeah, I probably subscribe to my channel, y'all.
There you go. Okay, that's a little better. Jesus.
Torchette. two A's. I make red pill content.
Nice.
Ew. Cringe. We call it RP over here.
Cool.
I don't like
Me
saying
too,
red
because I
pill.
figure all you guys are players, because none of this shit is real. I'm just kidding. Okay, what do you want to talk about?
Is
Go.
that
Jubilee.
is that like an NPC? Same thing.
Sure, why not?
Because that's how we feel about you guys with your feminist manifesto and shit.
Right, and my blue hair and all that. Good. I'm glad.
No, the blue hair's fine.
Oh, thanks.
Anyways.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me grab my list. So anyways, if you haven't seen the thing, long story short, Mason, a dude that was on the cast who transitioned, so female to male, he's going to come on my show. And I got in my head about the patriarchy, and I've been trying to dig into it, but everything that I find is all basic level shit. And I'm just wondering, like, can you explain it to a red pill bitch what the patriarchy is? Because it sounds bizarre to me. It sounds bizarre. I'll tell you why. Because all it is to me is a guy that's in charge. And I guess in certain institutions, a man's always at the top, right? But why is it that they're...
In the broadest sense, the patriarchy, the idea of patriarchy is just that society is kind of organized by and for men.
Got it.
In the broadest sense. So at the end of the day, everything should serve the interests of men.
Well, wait. How? Why? Where do you get that conclusion?
Don't attack me. You asked me what the patriarchy is. I told you. Well, actually, I probably do believe that too. Okay, what do you mean by that? How do I get that conclusion? Yeah.
So, here's the way I see it: is that we have it set up the same way that we had it set up before the technological advances. So we just held on to it. It wasn't like we want to oppress women.
Sure, it doesn't have to be intentional. It could just be that way. That society has worked with a women being oppressed. It's not like people are like, we hate women, so let's oppress them. It was just like men tended to sit on the top of the hierarchy, and they oppressed women because that's based, I guess.
So then feminists that want to dismantle the patriarchy, where do they expect men to go? I know that sounds kind of wild.
They basically the expectation would be a society designed with more equity, where it's not only trying to satisfy the whims or desires of men. I
feel like society is against men.
That's because you're a red pillar.
No, to be honest with you, it seems like, can you give me examples of how men dominate in society or whatever? Don't look at the chat.
Sorry, I just got a message from something. So ways in which men dominate society. I mean, men pretty much sit at the hierarchy of almost every important thing as it stands right now. So if we look at the majority of business owners, if we look at the majority of capital owners, if we look at the majority of important decision makers like politicians or presidents or heads of state, just in general, in most power structures in society, men are usually disproportionately either sitting at the very top or make up the very top.
But if you look at the vote, women predominantly vote Democratic. So if we make up most of the vote, why isn't there a woman in office? This is how I think of it. It's like nobody wants to do it, and the only one we had was Hillary. I don't know how, you know what I'm saying though? It just doesn't seem like women are running, and the ones that are do make it into those positions, like AOC and, I don't know politics that much, but can you counter that so I can understand it?
I'm just...
What are they saying?
No, I need a minute to think about how I'm supposed to respond to that question, okay?
More women vote.
No. Okay.
Which one? Oh, God.
Okay.
He's like, oh, fuck, she's a dumb bitch.
No. Well, yeah, but okay. Just follow me on this one, okay? We're going to start.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We've got two kids, all right? Fred and Mark, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fred comes from a beautiful, white, dual-parent household. Both parents make a lot of money. Mom stays at home, helps him with schoolwork. They got a lot of money for food, nutrition, all that. Okay. He's a runner. Okay. He does track and field. Okay. Then we've got the other kid. I forgot his name. Jeff. Okay. Mark and Jeff.
Mark. It's Mark.
What was the first kid's name?
Fred.
Okay. Fred. Okay. That was Fred's household. Mark is a minority, and he's in a
hold up.
No, can I?
Come on.
Go ahead.
I get the intersectionality.
No. Just okay. Now you're just gonna
okay.
Wait.
Fine.
Now you gotta wait. Okay. Mark is poor. He lives in a shitty house. He's malnourished his whole life. Okay. Doesn't even grow as tall as he's supposed to. Parents don't help him with anything. He doesn't get to start school athletics ever because he has to work a job to help his mom and all that shit. Okay. So all of this shit. When these two kids turn 18 years old, both of them have a chance to run track and field, okay? Mm-hmm. Now, who was the first one? Jeff?
Fred,
okay. If Fred and Mark go to compete, okay, after 18 years of these two different lifestyles, how long would it take Mark to catch up to where Fred's at?
Probably he wouldn't.
Okay. Sure, that's a really extreme answer. But if I were to say, well, what if he was on a good diet for a week? Or what if he trained for 6 months?
He's like really malnourished,
yeah,
right?
He's super far behind.
He needs like gear.
Yeah. So when we talk about things like the patriarchy or the establishment of men, the higher part of the hierarchy between male and female, right? One or two generations of like women working isn't going to flip that. The way that patriarchy is in our lives is going to be like deeply embedded at social levels, at occupational levels, at political levels, such that like a few generations isn't enough to just vote it away.
But why is it so bad? If a gender stereotype seems to be something that the patriarchy hates with like a burning passion.
Okay, why do you think they hate gender stereotypes?
I guess I could see if a girl didn't want kids or something and everybody was pressuring her to have kids because she's just good for her womb type shit. Like that would be annoying.
Yeah, that's one thing. So what you're talking about is a subset of gender prescriptions. Like basically saying like, if you're a woman or if you're a man, you have to live this way. If you don't do that, we're all going to bully the fuck out of you. That's generally what like feminists would want to fight against, is that like people should have the opportunity to explore and do the things they want to in life. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
But I don't really think people are bullying them.
Do you think
I feel
that
like feminists are bullying everybody else for their choices?
They might sometimes, sure. I'm not going to say that's not true. Okay. But do you think that there might be like general things in society that men are seen as being able to do that people don't want women doing, or that women are seen as being able to do that they don't want men doing? Do you think in general that might be a thing?
Well, no. I mean, when I used to wrap cars, there was a guy that was like, I don't want a girl working on my car. And then my boss made me work on the car. So they didn't give a fuck. Like, I don't know.
Sure, in that case. But like, I'm just saying that in general, there might be...
Can you give me an example?
Well, that you just gave me an example right there. Somebody maybe said that...
But that proved my point, that it doesn't matter.
It didn't prove your point. It showed that one man didn't want you doing something, and it took your boss, who I'm guessing is another man, to tell you that you could.
I thought I could no matter what.
Yeah, but what if your boss told you no? Then you're not going to be doing it.
That's not how it works at a shop.
Hold on. That's absolutely how it works at a shop. If your boss says... If a person came into your shop and your boss didn't want to do that work, he wouldn't sell the job. He would just tell him to go somewhere else.
Wait, what do you mean? I'm saying like in the shop, my boss was like, he doesn't want a girl working on the car. Perfect. We'll put a girl working on the car.
No, but I'm saying that if he didn't want that, if he agreed with the guy, you wouldn't be working on the car.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So like if he adopted the same mindset.
Yeah, if he had the same mindset, right?
But he would get sued.
Sure. See? That's a positive example of feminism though, right? Where you got like the law pushing, hopefully, against like an oppressive social standard, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So what about Mark? So is Mark just fucked?
Well, he's not fucked. He's not fucked. It's just a lot of work to like undo the quote unquote the damage, I guess.
So what would he have to, what's their goal? To do, like, what do they think is going to happen? don't know.
Well, the goal is probably to have a more equitable society where people don't feel like hardcore bullied into only performing certain roles because of their gender that's dictated to them by their gender.
But like the STEM fields are now having floods of women join them. I think we closed the gap on STEM.
Sure, and to some extent we probably have, but not completely, right? So people are just nibbling around the edges at places where they think they can probably find more equitable distributions.
But it can't be perfect.
It's probably not going to be perfect. But there's probably still areas. There's probably still areas where improvement can be made. No? Or do you think we're done? You think this is like, I think like 10% of programmers are like women. Is that like all women can ever do for programming? They'll never get farther than that.
I don't think it's 10%. I think it's like 30 or something, which is still low. But like, I just don't think.
Is it really 30? If you go to like a comp sci program, is it really 30%? I feel like
Are you asking me? I feel like I read that. I might be
wrong.
wrong.
Like it's like 10 to 1. That'd be my guess. At least.
I don't know. At the bigger corporations, there's a lot of women from what I've been told. That's anecdotal.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but particularly in like programming areas, like women tend
like
to work.
AI.
No, like just coding.
Yeah, AI. Duh.
True.
Okay, but don't you think, and I don't mean to pull the whole Jordan Peterson talking point, but it's like, don't you think if women wanted to, they would?
I think that there's a lot of social pressures that push us in a lot of directions, so that even if
it's like, grow up. Who cares? Push your barriers, bitch. That's how I see it.
Sure, but like, do you like? I don't think anybody's above social pressure, right?
I don't give a fuck.
Then why? Okay, if you don't give a fuck at all, why do you have makeup on?
Ooh, good point. Good point. Okay, I see you.
Well, and then also, I didn't even comb my hair today, right? Do you see there's kind of like a different standard in terms of our presentation?
I guess, but I don't know. That's how I was raised.
Well, yeah, because you're supposed to look good to me, right?
No.
Yeah.
My mom said that people take you seriously if you look put together.
Yeah, but why do women have to look good for men? Right? Do you think that
no.
left to their own devices, do you think that women would put on makeup and everything to like just look good for each other if there were no men involved at all?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Makeup's a fun time. I was a makeup artist.
Why do women wear makeup? Why don't men wear makeup?
Men do wear makeup.
Okay, hold on. Take a break. Let me know when you're ready. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm ready. You're capping hard. Okay. Men in general do not wear makeup. That is not true. Some might, but that you're talking
at large. No.
Okay, so we're not talking about like your emo or goth friends or scene kids from high school. Okay.
Don't talk smack about them.
I'm not talking smack about them, but in general, men don't wear makeup, right? Men don't put as much effort generally into their appearance as women do, right?
Yeah, but they're uglier and their outcomes suck.
Who's uglier?
Men.
Well, sure, but like even attractive men generally don't wear makeup. That's still like a pretty...
No, but my point is like men will bitch about the fact that women can wear makeup, and it's like, well, you could too, but like you think it's gay, so
true, sure.
I don't know what to tell you.
Sure, yeah, I don't necessarily disagree with that. I'm just saying that that's like an example of like a different standard for appearances. That like women are kind of like by default expected to like put a decent amount of effort into their appearances, whereas for men it's like a kind of whatever thing.
But I'm saying in terms of appearance, like a man still has to wear a suit if he wants to be taken seriously.
A man has to wear a suit in like the most exceptional of circumstances, I guess, and like if you're like in a very, very, very formal setting. But even at that, like compare how much trouble you have to go through as a man to put on a suit versus...
They're expensive.
More compared to like really nice dresses and everything? What do you mean?
I think aren't suits like a couple grand
for a really nice one, but you only need like 2 really good suits as a guy, or 1.
Yeah.
How many do you wear? 1 dress as a woman?
Everybody knows I wear 2.
You're saying you stop. Hold on. Stop doing the weird.
You asked me.
I know, but you're doing like the weird exception to try to win the argument. In general, who do you think spends?
I'm not trying to win an argument.
Well, I'm just trying to establish the point. Who do you think spends more money?
Women make up.
Who do you
women
think
make up more of the Consumer Report, so probably women.
Women have to have more money spent on clothes, probably, because they're expected to have like more variety in their wardrobe, right?
Are they?
I don't know. Never mind. I'm not sure. I don't know. Who
Okay.
knows? Who knows, man? Who knows? Anything is possible, right?
I don't know. I just wasn't raised like that.
Okay.
But I can see women like shopping.
Okay. True.
But like, anyways, so this, is this because of the patriarchy? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, some would argue that that's a part of it. Yeah.
So what? They want us to be ugly?
Yep.
That's fucked up.
True.
I don't want to do it.
That's just wacky and wild, right?
No, I'm serious. Like, it seems like the patriarchy doesn't even exist here like it does in other countries.
Yeah, different countries probably have different sets of norms. That's true.
No, like I think, like, if you were to go to, I don't know, I don't want to get my countries mixed up, but like Afghanistan or something, where were they pulling the girls out of schools because they didn't want them to go?
Probably that sounds like an Afghanistan thing to me.
Yeah, like the Taliban was like, we're getting you out or whatever. So to me, that's a clear patriarchy. Yeah. I don't see it out here.
Okay.
See what I'm like, a problematic one out here.
Basically, it's like if people aren't being like murdered in the streets, there's like no problem, essentially. Well,
like taking girls out of schools, that's pretty sad. They were like crying and stuff. That's it. They don't have to be stoned to death for it to be a problem.
True.
But why isn't feminism doing anything over there?
Because feminists can't exist over there because they don't even have a society that would allow for feminism to exist. But I'm pretty sure there are feminist organizations where they try to talk about those issues. But
interesting. Okay. So what would you recommend to read by like Friday in terms of good things on the patriarchy, like good literature? Because everything that I Google is the same shit.
I have no idea. I just read Wikipedia, bro. I'm a Wikipedia warrior.
I just feel like this whole thing's gonna cannibalize itself. It doesn't seem like there's an end.
Probably, but that's probably true of literally all social movements, right?
Yeah. But shouldn't they stop at some point?
Yeah, maybe. Probably all social movements should stop at some point, right?
Like, shouldn't they have a deadline? I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you just making fun of me?
No, I'm true. Like, literally, you said you're part of the Redpiller. Isn't that community literally eating itself alive right now?
Do you mind? Don't talk about my peeps. I don't talk about yours.
Yeah, okay. Pretty sure everybody's eating themselves alive right now, okay?
I'm trying to understand your side. I'm rooting for it because honestly, y'all lost your fucking minds.
Yeah, we did. Meanwhile, you guys are worshiping Andrew Tate?
No.
Yeah?
Not at all.
No?
That's what upsets me. Like I've literally told you, you're watching like the White Claw Power Hour shit and just
that's like the prevailing, like that is the prevailing Red Pillars, right?
No, it's not.
Yes,
and I already explained it to you. You
can explain that you have some niche content creators that you think represent your version of Red Pill. That's fine.
The original?
It doesn't matter who the original is. It matters who the popular ones are.
True. I see. But I'm just saying, I explained it to you already.
Yeah, I understand. You've got your people that you like. But like Fresh and Fit and like Andrew Tate and Sneeko, these are like the popular guys for fucking Red Pill shit, not the other guys.
Listen, I said I don't want any victims. So, the Andrew Tate shit. Hope he's innocent for that reason and that reason only.
Yeah.
Otherwise, burn him at the stake. I don't give a fuck.
Jeez.
I'm kind of a sociopath, if you haven't picked up on that.
I could tell because you're a woman.
Oh, that's sexist. Is that the patriarchy? Don't you think we'd be at the top if we were all sociopaths?
Well, that's why they say behind every good man is a sociopathic woman. Isn't that the saying?
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we clean up all your shit.
True.
Do all the housework, the chores. Yeah. Okay, I had another question. Should I ask, is it, so somebody in your, well, actually a large proportion of people of your audience said that I look smug when I talk. It has been bothering me since I bring it up on all my live streams. I try to point out what I think smug looks like.
Okay.
What the fuck is smug?
What do you think smug looks like?
Condescending.
Yeah. You got kind of
when have I ever been condescending?
It's just like a demeanor, you know?
But when have I ever been that way to you? I haven't.
Thanks for the
like
content and
it's
for the
not what
amount
you're
of extra
saying. It's
stuff
just
for the
like
price
the
to subscribe is
tone,
phenomenal.
I think.
Destiny GG.
My tone?
Yeah.
Well, how do I fix it before I have this interview?
It's just the way you sound. Who cares? Just sound condescending. Fuck it.
That's horrible.
Why?
Because I'm not trying to be condescending.
Oh, well, who cares? Then,
Okay.
I don't know, like women usually sound like really bubbly and blah, blah, blah. And that's probably why if a woman has like a more monotone kind of voice, people interpret it like very negatively.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Trauma's a bitch.
What? Okay. Is that why, are you traumatized and that's why you sound the way you do?
Probably.
Okay.
That's the only thing I could think of. I don't pick up on social cues as quickly as a lot of people, so it's probably that too. I don't mirror people.
Okay.
So, anyways, okay, so is it going to be inappropriate if I ask them what they want to be called? Hold on. How they would like to be addressed? Pronouns is not a part of... pronouns are separate, right? I know that sounds like a dumbass question.
Are you asking like what, like, won't they just tell you beforehand?
I just call people by their name, but is it appropriate for me to ask?
You can just ask if you want.
Okay. Next question.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how I don't know if you've watched interviews.
I've seen a couple before, yeah.
See, I've only seen ones with Matt Walsh, and they make me cringe. Okay. So, you know how people will usually be like, at what age did you know that something was off? I don't want to go that route.
I don't even know what we're talking about right now.
The interview I have coming up.
What age? What's going to be off? Or what is the context of either of you asking that question?
I told you, like, so, maybe I didn't finish what I was saying. On the Jubilee episode, there was a guy who transitioned, born female, transitioned to male, who was on the male feminist side. And he made some points that were like, I noticed when I was fully transitioned or presenting as a guy that I gained more respect. That was one thing. When he would walk in a room. And from my understanding of how male social dynamics work, you have to prove yourself, don't you? What is this? Do men just see us as all bimbos?
I think that the way that you would interact with a man in a room is probably a bit different than the way you'd interact with a woman in the room, yeah? By default, probably, yeah. You'd be like a bit more respectful, probably, sure.
No, I'm saying like a guy. Guy to guy, guy to girl, not me.
That's what I just said. As a guy, you interact around like men a little bit differently. You probably interact around females. Yeah, women.
But when he said that, when he walked in a room as a guy, like the guys automatically gave them respect. My understanding is that guys have to prove themselves to each other before guys give them respect. And so...
I mean, you're using like these nebulous words, respect. There's going to be a baseline of respect that you'll probably get to some extent as a guy, but they're not going to like respect you as like leaders in fucking industry. I don't know what you mean.
Well, I didn't know that guys, like if a girl walks into a room, they don't respect us. I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, yep. Basically.
Really? They just look at us like, oh, these fucking idiots.
A lot of them do. Yeah, true.
that they just want to hate fuck.
Yeah, true.
That sucks.
Well, that's life.
Damn.
That's red pill. Shouldn't red pill tell you why men respect each other and they don't respect women? Shouldn't you know that?
That's not a red pill point.
Okay.
Don't be rude.
Okay.
Damn. Do they really think that, or are you just siding with them?
No, I think that would be a red pill idea. For instance, men would have an idea that other men are by default protectors or aggressors or people that are capable of fighting, whereas women are kind of there to be like impressed and conquered, basically. Like, and every single male interaction, there's an underlying. I think Jordan Peterson said this. In every single male interaction, there's an underlying threat of violence if you take it too far. You never have to worry about that with a woman. And your goals with a man that you see randomly are going to be a lot different than a woman that you meet randomly. Whereas like every woman, you want to conquer them, you want to fuck them, you have no physical respect for them. But with another man, there's going to be physical boundaries or lines you can't cross. These would be like red pill talking points. Yes.
And fucking bad red pill talking points.
Okay. I don't think a single prominent red pillar would disagree with any of those statements I just made. I think all of them would say. Actually, I'm pretty sure most of the people even in your corner, would probably agree with every statement I just made.
That, yeah, if you're thinking old order, but we're in the new order. We're in a progressive time, baby.
Oh,
you gotta keep up with them. We don't do that fundamentalist shit.
Okay,
like
gotcha.
That's what I think.
Okay. Maybe there's a new order red pill stuff that's different then. Okay.
No, that's how it's always been. And the people being stuck in the old order is beta.
Okay.
That's what beta is.
Okay.
Well, now you're making it weird.
How am I making anything weird?
My chat. Damn, I have a lot of viewers right now because of you.
Oh.
A lot of people claim to hate your ass.
True. They sure do.
It's bopping in here. I normally get like 14 live viewers. We're at 63.
Damn.
Yeah, they want to see what's up.
They're bopping.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now that do you understand the whole intersectionality thing with this guest I have on?
No, so you're just asking if you want to ask them their pronouns or not? Is that basically your question?
No, I have a few that I'm just running by you, like what's appropriate.
Oh.
I feel like that's stupid to ask.
Well,
I know his name.
Ask. Okay, then just say his name if that's what you want to do.
Well, I don't want to get roasted from the feminists. That's why I'm asking.
Why do you think you're going to get roasted?
Dude, they have like pitchforks in the distance. I see it.
Okay.
They scare me. They're just not very nice.
True.
Not all of them, but just some of them. Okay. So back to that respect thing. You're saying that, so when a girl enters a room, you immediately look at her and you're just like, I would hate fuck her.
Well, I respect and love women, so I'm not like that, okay? I'm telling you what the red pillars say, okay?
No, I'm talking in general. You have to give me a generalized statement. Don't give me a red pill, whatever you're calling it.
And in the generalized sense, if I'm just describing reality, men and women treat each other differently based on them being men and women in general.
But they just look at us as things to conquer.
That I don't know if I would say that. That's a red pill statement, I think. I don't know if I would necessarily say that. You were asking me earlier to describe what a red pillar would say, and I told you what I think a red pillar would say. Now you're trying to say, so mad. You think... Yeah, because you're trying to hold these views to me. Those aren't my views.
No, because you're coming up with some stupid-ass red pill shit, and it's just aggravating.
It's not. These are the red pillars that I interact with. Do you think I'm just making it up? These are the Fresh and Fits and the Rollo Tomassis and the Donovan Sharps, and so that's what you asked me to explain, and this is what I explained. That
is not what Rollo Tomassi says.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Rollo Tomassi is a cringe fucking 2-inch dick fucking loser. I'm sure he said that and worse, okay?
Are you done?
Yeah. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Is that like your thing? You're just like to like berate people?
Only when they're losers, yeah.
And you're the winner?
Compared to these fucks, hell yeah. I got blue hair, okay? I'm on top of the world.
Okay. I don't think hair has anything to do with it.
I do. I think it's a signal for success. And when people see hair as blue as mine, they know what's up.
When I see blue hair, I just assume you're having identity problems or something. Like you're not doing well. Same with bangs on a girl. Yeah, but I know you dyed it for charity, so.
Not anymore. I'm going to keep dyeing it just because it makes people so mad. So now
does
it's
it
a
make
choice.
them mad?
It absolutely does. So now it's
Really?
a hair by choice. Yes.
Damn. I didn't know people... Well, actually, we did talk about how people treat you a certain way depending on what you look like.
True.
I feel like I'm bothering you.
No.
I can bring my questions.
I'm fine. I'm never bothered. Okay. This is what I do for a living every day online.
You kind of blew up, and I'm not good with the emotion.
Am I making you uncomfortable right now?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll talk quieter. I'll talk in my low Riz voice. Okay. There you go.
Did you say Riz?
Yeah, it's another red pill talking point.
Dude, Riz has been around for fucking ever. It's just in music.
Yeah?
Yeah. That is not a red pill talking. Who the fuck says Riz? I'll kill him.
Wow. That's a violent threat, but okay.
I don't give a fuck. I have bigger dick energy than I think a lot of people here in the space. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What other questions, like what questions are good to ask that not a lot of people ask?
I don't know. It depends. The questions you should ask are the ones that you're interested in knowing the answers to.
But what if they're inappropriate?
They're not going to be inappropriate. If the person's willing to come on your show, they probably know that you're a red pillar. They know that you're not like super well versed in all the wokeisms, and I'm sure they'll be patient with you.
I mean, I think I'm okay. I think I'm decently well versed in woke. That's what we've been tackling this month.
Okay.
Quiz me. Let's see.
I trust you.
No, come on. I want to see if I sound radicalized.
Sure. What does intersectional mean?
Oh, God. It just means that there's different experiences based on race, gender, a socioeconomic class, and just anything disability. I said gender. Am I missing something?
You're good,
where
sure.
you grew up. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There you go. You got it, dude. That's the hardest one.
That's the hardest one. I feel like it's a conversation ender, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? What else is woke?
I don't know, dude. Why are you asking me these questions?
Come on, so I can see if I learned anything.
Why? I don't know. That's all I got.
You are useless right now.
Yep.
Okay, I'll let you go. But like, I'm so uncomfortable. I hate. Why
do you mean you're uncomfortable? You're asking
because
me. I didn't know you were bringing me on to quiz you on your knowledge of wokeism. I don't even know what the point is of your conversation that you're gonna have. Are you bringing this guy on to debate him? Are you bringing this guy on because you want to roast the fuck out of him? What are you bringing the guy on for?
Because I want to know about why somebody who was born a female would transition to male, because that's like transitioning to the disenfranchised side. That's how I view it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you're like, this bitch is fucking nuts.
That's a perfectly fine question. But then why not just ask them that? They probably would be willing to chat with you for it, right?
No, I know he will. I'm just saying, like, what other things can I ask that people don't normally ask? You watch a lot of content, but you obviously don't have an answer. So now I just
you don't think I have an answer? The answer would be is that gender dysphoria manifests in the brain from some very real like thing that is a deep biological cause, right? So if that's the case, you're not going to be thinking in your mind. That would be like asking me, why are you only 5'8"? Why aren't you 6 feet tall? Like, well, I don't know, because I am. Or it'd be like
wait. I believe in gender dysphoria. Okay?
I'm not saying you don't, but I'm saying that like asking a trans person, why would you transition from male to female? Because they feel like they're a woman. That's the answer. That's like asking why a guy is gay. Well, because I'm gay. I just am. You just are. Like that would be the answer that people would give. Yeah.
and then he was saying that he was more privileged after, and that's wild to me. And I just
because he probably feels like there are more privileges in society for men than there are for women.
I know, and that's why I'm trying to ask you what they are.
I already gave you some earlier. I said that in general, society seems to be constructed in a way that being a man is usually always an asset, and being a woman carries with it a lot more kind of like weird social confinement generally.
I don't feel that way, though. Can you explain it?
I gave an example earlier. For instance, a difference in standards of appearance, right? Typically,
that's not a bad thing. You know?
Yeah, because your mind is like, you're like fully bought into it. So you don't want to hear me explain what patriarchy is because I'm just explaining the aspects of it. But in your mind, you're thinking, okay, I agree with you, Destiny, but I think these are good things. You like that arrangement, which there's no problem with.
No,
yes.
Don't say I have internalized misogyny.
I didn't say you had internalized misogyny. I'm just saying that you.
That's what that is.
No,
that's what that is.
I said that you probably. It seems like you. It seems like you like some of the structures in place.
No, it's that I don't see anybody doing anything differently. But
you could.
But there's comfort, right? Because I'm still more right leaning, so there's comfort in doing the same thing. I don't see that one as problematic.
Sure, you don't have to. It doesn't. If you don't see it as problematic, that's fine. Somebody that is a big proponent of feminism would see it as problematic.
And I'm trying to get you to explain why. Can you not get mad?
I'm not. I just wanted to.
Please, just.
I'm not mad. That's just the way that I communicate. I'm a very dynamic communicator. I like to increase the volume, move around a lot.
It scares me.
Why? We've got millions of miles separating the two of us. Okay, I'm communicating from Mars right now. You're fine. Okay.
I just don't know how to respond.
You responded just fine. You screamed at me. I screamed at you. That's the perfect response.
So. See, I see women as empowered. They're doing better. Like they take more. Like I feel like they're graduating at higher rates. Yeah, they have more student loan debt, but they have, I'm thinking just in terms of school, but that's a big one.
School is one way that women are starting to pull ahead. Although I think men are still gravitating towards higher paying jobs.
You think so?
Well, if we look at the aggregate earnings of men and women, I think men are probably still out-earning women, aren't they?
There's a small gap, but like, the gap in my eyes, maybe I'm wrong. It's like whoever's in charge might just be fucking racist, or they might just be sexist. It's like, can you really dismantle all of it? You know what I mean? Like some people just suck.
Sure, but the point is you probably try to do it as much as you can. That's the point, right?
I think we did. I think it's less than 20%. Okay, so this is as far.
We can't go any farther right now, right?
I think it's less than 20%. That's pretty good.
Okay.
You think it could go perfect?
I didn't say it could go perfect. There's a difference between saying where we're at right now is like the best we can do and it must be perfect. We can probably just go a little bit further. The gains that we've made so far in women in education is probably because of feminism, right? And maybe we can go a little bit further. Who knows?
But what about men?
What about men?
I feel like our young generation of men are sedated, drugged up, playing video games, unmotivated, jacking off a lot. Sorry, I don't know.
Sure, that's true. But a lot of that is the product of patriarchy. Video games
were... Okay, explain that.
Video games were made by and marketed to men. Growing up, we told little boys that video games for them. We didn't want girls playing games. We wanted boys playing games. They were made by men. All of them revolve around like shooting and killing something. They all appeal to male interests. And now 20 years later, boys are playing video games at high rates. We're like, well, what's going on? And then if you mention patriarchy, people lose their mind. But video games are largely a product of like male-driven society. Do you think if women were in charge of society...
Okay, but women...
Let me finish my statement! If women were in charge of society, do you think that the most popular video games would be Call of Duty? Right? They probably wouldn't all be shooter games. It'd be like fucking Stardew Valley.
Oh my God, we're gonna turn into like, okay, well, what about?
Don't say, wait, hold on. Don't just say, oh, you just cried and complained that, oh no, men are masturbating too much.
That's like, no, you were saying the video games, right?
Sure, porn is the exact same way. Porn is an industry built by and for men.
So you're saying that social media didn't fuck up women? We started that. That wasn't a dude.
Sure. So first of all, social media was started by dudes, quite literally, right?
No.
Who social started media? Facebook?
First of all, I'm talking about Wi-Fi. It was a woman.
What is Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi has nothing to do with social media.
Okay, well,
it's
in
Tom
order for
from
us
Facebook, not Mary Jane from Facebook. It's Mark Zuckerberg,
you're right,
not
you're
Samantha
right,
Zuckerberg. Sorry, okay.
You're getting being too literal. Okay. I'm talking like in terms of Wi-Fi on your phone that led to social media. Fine. Okay. It's started by a dude. But I'm just saying, like, you're saying that whoever starts it, it's for them, for men. Like, it just sounds stupid.
Okay. I'm right, though, and you have nothing to say against
it.
Like, okay, rather than...
Okay. So you're saying that because men decided to make video games, they fucked up a generation of men, and that was the patriarchy? Don't you think there's personal responsibility? Or no, it's
okay,
just,
yeah, there's personal responsibility. Then don't ever cry to me about men masturbating or playing video games. They should all just take more responsibility. Who cares about feminism or women or anything else? Just make them take more responsibility. If you're a guy and you fucked your life up on porn or video games, that's your fucking fault. Kill yourself. Yeah. Okay.
Fucking mean. But like,
well, what? You said personal responsibility. Why would we talk about anything else? Fuck them.
I think I'm not following your line of thinking. So if we're gonna raise women up, right? Why aren't we trying to help men?
Society's been built around men. We shouldn't stop helping men. We can keep helping men.
If you're gonna dismantle the patriarchy, where do the men go? You have to start from the bottom.
Patriarchy isn't something that only hurts women. Patriarchy is arguably oppressive to men as well.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what feminists say.
But I'm saying to you, you're saying that patriarchy fucks up both genders, right?
Yes.
Cool. So if it's fucking up men, don't we need to empower them in a separate way in order to keep them on track as well? Or are we just going to leave them in the
No, you should empower them as well, of course. Yeah.
So how do we do that?
I don't know. It depends what in particular you're talking about. What type of empowerment are we looking for?
School.
Sure.
So like scholarships?
School probably should be a little bit more redesigned to be more friendly towards men. Maybe that means like being more aggressive about getting men in like sports or athletics or having like outdoor areas for them to play in.
That's the patriarchy.
How is that the patriarchy?
Because sports were created for men. Okay. By men.
Okay, gotcha.
See how it cannibalizes itself?
It didn't just cannibalize itself. Nothing sounded
stupid. It's the same as the video game
Everything
argument.
that I just said was completely internally consistent and fine. Nothing
I don't think so.
Okay.
You know I'm right.
You're not. You haven't said anything of value right now.
Okay, then go. If you're going to be rude.
How you're being rude?
How the fuck am I being rude? I'm trying to fucking pull another example to make an analogy from your stupid video game point.
You just said I was How is my point? Okay,
it is dumb.
Let's focus on the video game point. How is the video game point stupid?
Because men got together and said, let's make a game. Let's make some games. And now we have a society of men that play like, I don't know what the stat is, 2,000 plus video games hours a year. Sorry. Like that is a man. Why is it always a man problem? You could argue it was a woman's problem that drove them there.
I thought you said video games were problems with problems that young boys had with playing too many video games. Did you say that or did you not say that? Do you not feel that way?
I said no, you're right. I'm not stepping back on any of that. I'm saying, yeah, I think men are focused on the wrong shit, but I don't think we're doing anything to empower them in other areas that are more fulfilling.
Okay.
If anything, they're disenfranchised.
Okay. So who made games? Who are the general people that made video games? And who were they made for?
People
just made games? Men and women equally made video games?
You think Spyro was for a dude?
Spyro the Dragon?
Yes, the video game.
Yes.
It's my favorite.
Probably. How many men were playing games versus women back then? How old are you?
I'm 28.
Okay. I'm 34. Back then, okay, there were no women playing Spyro the Dragon, all right?
That's wild to me. What about Tamagotchi? Predominantly women.
Sure, that might have been a woman thing, sure.
So games are made for people.
Okay, so you think it's an equal number of men and women or boys and girls that play video games?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Cool.
You don't think? Google it.
I know the answer to that. I was a professional gamer.
I don't know.
I know the answer to that, and you know the answer to that. You're being silly right now.
What about
you
titty
know
streamers?
You know it's a losing argument. What about titty streamers?
Yeah, women invaded the space and they fucking kill it. They kill it in
Really? Who do you
Twitch,
think are
no?
all the top? Who are all the top streamers? Do you think it's all titty streamers?
I don't.
If you
You're
were to
the
look
only
up
streamer I know.
if you were to look up the top 100 lists of streamers, what do you, if you had to guess, what's the breakdown on male versus female?
Probably more male.
What do you think is the breakdown? Do you think it's like 55-45?
Probably 60-40.
Okay, it's probably like 95-5.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think that's true.
Okay.
I feel like you're lying.
Okay.
Is that really what it is?
Yeah.
Do you think... Well, wait a minute. Because what if women just don't like to play?
Do you think that's the case? Do you think women just biologically aren't programmed to play video games?
Oh, don't give me the fucking biological conservative talking points.
Well, why not? Why don't they like to play? You tell me. You're the one that said maybe women don't like to play. I'm asking why. Why not? I'll give you a hint.
I don't know.
Maybe it starts with the letter P.
What? I was gonna say it's like video games. I mean, I enjoy them. I don't know. I like to do the Easter egg thing on Call of Duty. Like, I don't know. That's all. Like, I could play video games for hours. Why wouldn't most women? I don't know. Maybe because the men on Call of Duty scream at them.
I don't know. You tell me. Why not? You're a woman. Why not ask like women friends?
I'm telling you.
No, tell me. Ask your women friends. Why don't they play Call of Duty?
It's dumb. I don't know.
It's dumb? That's why.
Yeah.
Well, then why do men do it? Are women smarter than men?
Depends how you want to look at it.
Why?
Right now, I think we are.
It's so hard to talk to you.
Why?
Okay. Are you following like the chains of the conversation?
No.
So, okay. We're talking about video games, and I asked you, why don't women play games as much as men?
And I don't know.
And you said because video games are dumb. And then I asked,
I got to that later.
But then I asked you,
no.
does that mean that are women smarter than men? Are men just dumb? And then you were like,
it was a joke.
But your answer wasn't a joke.
Are you serious? Like, relax. I'm not being serious. It's so annoying. You can't even have a conversation. You just take everything as like a debate. Relax.
Well, because I'm trying to understand your point.
You're getting into the whole fucking superior sex shit. Like, relax.
It's not superior. I was just
you are. You're being dramatic.
Fighting your demons right now. Okay, this is a new thing. I notice a lot of you guys do this. A lot of people use conversation with me as opportunities to fight against these invisible opponents, these ghosts that occupy your mind.
No, I just wanted to help with questions. I said I'll leave. Like, you're on my stream. You can go. Like, I feel like I'm just pissing you off.
No,
I don't. You're so reactive, and I don't understand why. And I guess you're taking it as a debate or some shit. And I'm literally asking for your assistance. Like, relax.
I'm super relaxed. Okay.
No, you're not.
I'm so relaxed right now.
Holy fuck.
This is a male temperament, okay? Do you have a lot of male friends?
Let it out, baby.
I am.
Let
I
it
just
out.
did.
Go punch something.
No, that would be that'd be toxic masculinity.
No, it's not.
I think so.
Don't even start.
I'm a
Please
leftist.
don't.
That's what we believe in.
Okay. It's toxic. That's
Why
what you guys sound like.
Why do you think women?
I wanted help with my questions. I'm not trying to debate with you.
I'm not trying to debate. I was just asking.
You're like, what? And
Well, because
like,
when I said it louder earlier, you said I sounded upset and mad. So now I'm trying to talk.
Because it's not helping me with my questions. You're just trying to throw me into a circle, and then your f***ing clippers are going to clip it out like Redpiller expert. And I'm just like, kill me now. Like, kill me. Okay. It sucks.
Yeah.
No permission. Please. Okay, anything else you want? What were you going to ask me? What did you want to ask me?
I was just curious why women played video games less than men. That's why I was just curious.
I don't know the answer.
Okay, then that's fine. I don't know.
You said it started with a P. I'm assuming you meant penis. Like, I don't know what that means, Destiny.
No, I meant patriarchy, because that's kind of what we were talking about. Maybe that's the reason.
Okay, and I'm just a dumb bitch.
Jesus, I wouldn't say that. That's mean.
What? No? If you're a dumb bitch, you're being a dumb bitch. If I call you a dumb bitch,
you don't think that's a mean thing to say?
No, I do it all the time.
Maybe you're mean.
Maybe. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, that's for sure. I think you're being smug. I think this is smug.
You think I'm being smug? I thought you said you had the smug problem.
No, that's what your chat said, and I think you're smug.
Oh, wow.
That's bad, right?
You know what I think you're doing right now?
What?
I think you're Darvoing me. Do you know what Darvo means?
Darvo?
D-A-R-V-O.
Thanks, asshole. I can spell it. Deny, attack, reverse, victim. Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to hang up.
That's what you're doing to me right now.
Dude, I don't know. You know what? Fine. Destiny, I think you're toxic.
Yeah, I think you're toxic. And now you're calling me toxic because you're
gaslighting you. No, like, don't say that. You know I wasn't actually Darvoing you.
I think
that's
now you're trying to pretend you weren't Darvoing me. That's exactly what's happening right now.
So you wanted to debate.
I was just trying to answer your questions.
No, like, I feel attacked. I feel like this whole time you've been kind of attacking.
Do you think so?
No, not actually. But I mean, every time I said.
So now you gaslighted me. So first you were Darvoing, and now you just use gaslight.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. At least I can admit it, right?
True. It's just like every tool in the manipulative female arsenal right now coming out.
Okay. I don't know what to say.
Well, do you have any?
This is when I play victim, right? I looked it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice job.
I'm trying to.
You've got like a step-by-step guide now for.
Yeah. Now, victim and offender. Now I have to offend you.
You already did that. I feel offended.
Do you? Really?
No.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean.
You're good.
Oh. Okay.
I never feel offended.
Oh, so you're a sociopath too?
Well, I'm just a man, and we don't get offended by online
questionable.
fights.
Questionable.
Questionable if I'm a man, or questionable I get offended?
If you get offended, like if men get offended on the internet.
Oh, you think men do? In
general. Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Is that bad? I think we all can.
Well, you're supposed to be stoic as a man. That's what our good mutual friend Rollo Tomasi would say.
Stoic?
Yeah. Stoicism.
Do you know what that means by definition?
It means to live a life unencumbered by the burdensome.
What's unencumbered?
Not being bothered by pitiful, pathetic, emotional responses to things.
Do you think stoicism can ever be used in a positive way?
Yeah. The less emotional you are, the better. Always.
No, not always. Not always.
As a man.
In order for a relationship
should dictate.
Oh, don't even fucking come at me with the fucking logic and reason. Don't even. If you want to piss me off, this is where you're going.
Why does that piss you off?
Because people, I'm not saying you are. I'm sure you know the difference between like the logic, reason, the whole thing. But just when I hear it, it makes it sound like women are stupid, and I hate that.
Well, it's just that they're emotional, right?
I don't know. Put a 1 in the chat if you think I've been emotional or Destiny's been emotional. Let me know.
Wait, did you say a 1 in the chat if you've been emotional or I've been emotional?
I'm not talking to your fucking chat. Your chat's fucking mean. They're mean.
My bad. I just got really confused for a second.
So are men stupid then? Like, that's how it feels like talking to you today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, am I just the punching bag for this evening? Anything else you want to let out?
I kind of feel like I was your punching bag.
Deflecting. You can't do that.
Well, I just did, so.
Oh, darn it.
Do you have any other questions or anything else you want to
No, you weren't very helpful.
Okay. Let's try.
You weren't.
Let's try one more time. What do you want? What do you want me to help with?
I knew this should have been off camera. It's like you get on camera, you gotta prove something.
Okay, hold on. Firstly, I don't think I've ever even talked to you off camera before, have I?
I messaged you saying I think it'd be more appropriate if I talked to you off camera.
Okay, but hold on. But why are you assuming I would be different off camera than on camera? Why would you assume it would be different?
Because maybe you're putting on a persona. I don't know. You're just got in attack mode. Loser.
Why are you calling me names now?
Because
you're Darvoing.
You're damn right I am.
Yeah.
But I'm not playing victim.
You are the victim?
No, you are. You're the one being attacked.
Okay.
You just gotta mental gymnastics, you know.
True.
Fuck them up.
Nice job. You did.
Yeah. I've never even talked to you off camera before.
Well, because you're making it sound like it would be like I'd be a way different person off stream than on stream. I'm basically the same person.
Why would that make your chat just like throw a fit? Are they gonna be mad?
Why would they be mad?
I don't know. You're like, why would you get mad about that?
I'm getting mad because you're implying that I'm being ungenuine right now.
And I'm saying, why does that matter if it was off camera? Like off camera, I'm saying that you probably wouldn't be debating my ass right now over nothing.
Probably be the exact same conversation we are having right now.
No, I would have just sent you the questions and you would have been like, yeah, no, yeah.
Well, you can just say the questions if you want.
Well, now it's weird.
Why is it weird?
You're a dick, Dustin.
Yeah, I'm always a dick. I was a dick before you sent the questions.
I never thought you were a dick.
Well, everyone else on the internet is. Maybe it just took you 2 conversations to get there.
Maybe.
Didn't we fight the last time we spoke?
No.
Are you sure?
Did we? I didn't get upset.
Okay.
Did you? So I'm sorry.
Wow.
Did I upset you?
You probably did.
Really?
I don't know.
What? Why didn't you say anything?
Well, patriarchy has conditioned me to be stoic and quiet with my feelings. As a master of logic and reason.
Bullshit.
As a master of logic and reason.
You've been screaming this whole time.
Only in a stoic, unbothered way.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That's what you look like when you're mad.
Yeah, that's called a passionate, masculine, stoic male, okay?
No, it's toxic.
It's not toxic. Toxic masculinity doesn't exist. That's not a real thing.
Good. No, it exists, but in prisons.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay. Do you want any other questions, or are we?
No, you're. I'll never talk to you again.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the crossroads of our lives have been fun and interesting. Do you have any final words before we never speak again, I guess?
Yeah, you owe me an apology. You can watch this back and feel like a piece of shit.
You think that's what's going to happen?
Nope.
Okay, that's good. Well, you answered that question correctly very quickly, so that's good.
Like, was it your plan just to embarrass me?
I haven't tried to embarrass you.
Like, you just start to debate me when I'm asking for general advice?
You weren't just asking for general advice. We were having
I was.
substantive disagreements over the things you were saying. So of course there's going to be a debate.
You called it a debate, and I'm trying to understand. I literally asked you because I needed to find information that I'm not finding on Google. I said that in the beginning. I literally only wanted to talk to you so I could get a nuanced perspective. I
answered your questions, but you didn't like my answers, and then you started to debate me on them.
No, don't even say that.
That's what happened.
Now you're Darvo.
No.
That never happened.
You're asking me, like, what is patriarchy? I'm saying, oh, this or that. And you're like, well, I don't think that men have any advantage in society.
So explain it a different way.
I did. But then when I explained, you're like, I explained, like, the difference in appearance. And you're like, well, I don't think that's even a disadvantage. Like, okay.
So then explain it a different way.
No, I did explain it. You're misunderstanding my explanations for you not agreeing. Wow, that's really mature. Okay.
That was rude.
It was very rude. You're going to look it over again, and you're going to realize you were the asshole. Yeah.
You want me to be an asshole right now? Because I will.
You already are.
No, you don't know. You don't know. I'm a Destiny. But nothing but polite.
Really?
A little combative, but polite. And curious. Not condescending. Not smug. Like your fucking chat likes to say.
Okay. I support your right to be however you want to be, because I'm a male feminist.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Bye.
Goodbye. This is goodbye forever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Goodbye, Tori. It's been fun.
Bye.
Bye. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. The person was unhinged. I can't tell if she was serious. I don't know. I have no idea.